national train show in Long Beach, California. It's been a lot of fun. There's just a lot, and I finally, though, am getting a chance to chat with Gordy, so I'm really excited about that. He is the president of the National Model Railroad Association. He's the president, and so I think he's going to have some interesting things to share with us, and I just also wanted to be able to thank him because a lot of volunteers put in a whole lot of time to make this happen. So we're going to talk to Gordy. Okay, Gordy, thank you for chatting with me. So where are you from? How did you get here? And what got you interested in trains and at such a high level that you would put in, I'm sure, many, many hours, days, weeks, months, the years worth to put all this on?
Okay, so a lot of questions. So you do travel blogs. So I live in Orkney, group of islands off the north coast of Scotland, where Scapa Flow is. A lot of people, it's a travel destination. We have 220 cruise ship days, where a cruise ship comes in per day, every day, more than one of the year. The rest of the year, the port is closed because of the weather. So we're about 400 miles from the Arctic Circle. 400 people live on the island, of which 5 are members of the National Model Railroad Association. 4 may live in my house, but it's still 5. So I travel over from the UK to do this, and I run our international organisation from Orkney, but we're headquartered here in the United States in sunny Daisy, Tennessee. And I've been involved in train shows and model trains since I was about 4 years old. My family were manufacturers. We used to manufacture brass trains in the UK, and so I was coming to train shows, helping on the booth from being very, very small. As a teenager, I kind of got introduced to the National Model Railroad Association, and then when I was a little bit older, I decided to get more actively involved, did all of our social media, and then in 2020 I was invited to become a director, and then I became the president in 2021. So for 3 years I've been the president. I'm the youngest president of the organisation in our 89 years of being in existence. I'm also the first one that's non-US citizen, so I'm the first person from overseas to run the organisation.
My jaw is, you've seen, I just dropped like listening to all this. What made you join this particular organization? Like, is there not something like it in Scotland? What made you choose this one over others in the United States?
We are the largest model railroad organisation in the world. So there isn't one bigger. The other thing as well is there are other organisations that will be specific about a particular scale or a particular prototype. The National Model Railroad Association is anybody and everybody, so it's open to everybody. Nobody judges anybody to some extent. In theory, it's not a judgmental organisation. There are organisations in Scotland, and we have local chapters all over the world. So whilst I'm a member of the national organisation at the very top of the tree, I suppose, there's also a local organisation in Scotland. So my local, what we call division, is Scotland and the whole island of Ireland. Be very careful, there's an international border. And we also then have the British region, which is the whole of the UK and all of the European countries in the EU as well. So that's one region, and that then reports up to national. And then in the United States, we have similar situations of small geographical pockets and groups, and then bigger ones. So yeah, it's a big organisation. We've got 16,000 members worldwide, so that's why.
Oh my gosh, 60. So what other countries are represented in terms of members?
Well, we've got members in pretty much every English-speaking country in the world. We've got regions. We've got an Australasian region, which is Australia, New Zealand, and the Pacific Islands. We've got all the United States and Canada. We have members in South America, Central America, Africa, India, Japan, and the whole of Europe. So we're everywhere.
Wow. And are they interested in the railroads in their own country, different countries, mostly the U.S.?
A lot of people have an interest in what's going on in North America, but there's people that in our organisation that model any train anywhere. And the key thing is what people don't understand is what our organisation was founded to do was draw up standards so that different manufacturers' products could work together. If you think in the normal world, you buy Apple products play nice together. You buy Samsung products work nicely together. Imagine in the model train world though, everybody's products work nicely together because of the National Model Railroad Association. So all of the technology that goes inside the locomotives that makes them move and makes the noise, we maintain the open source standards for that the manufacturers then use so that everybody's, doesn't matter who you buy your model from, it'll all work nicely together. And that's what we do as an organisation as well, is really boring stuff like the distance between the rails, the size of the wheels, just so that everything works nicely so that people enjoy their hobby. There's no fun when it falls off the track all the time.
Wow. Oh my gosh. So can you summarize kind of basically what all the association does? Because I didn't realize that it was involved that heavily with talking to manufacturers and streamlining the usage. Obviously, you have this national train show every year that's amazing.
So as an organisation, we do a lot, and most of it is around fellowship in terms of people coming together. We're an educational not-for-profit, so we provide significant amounts of education, but everything that we do is geared to people enjoying their hobby more, whether that's giving more opportunities to run trains, have their trains actually run and play nicely together, learn about their hobby, develop their skills, socialise. And we're doing a big piece of work at the moment with an organisation called Group Air, where over 65s can receive free membership as a social fitness programme, just about making sure that older people are more active and live longer. Model railroaders as a group do live longer, and our members buck the trend in every country for life expectancy. And a lot of that is down to the continue to remain social, work together and collaborate, and also be more active in later in life. So it's a really great organisation. You find out a lot more about us at NMRA.org. But I know you've met loads of people. Like Martin, one of my directors, was running a train yesterday. You can go back and watch that video, and there's all the kind of people here. It's just one big family. It's great.
I love that. I so appreciate everything you said and like the essence of the association. And thank you for your time today. Oh gosh, yay! Thank you.